On behalf of Range and Training Area Management Division, Camp Lejeune, welcome to Building 1046, our new simulator center. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Rich Yut, and I am excited to introduce you to the state-of-the-art facility and training venue which supports warfighters from across all services. Please stay with me as we look to tour the facility. Our first stop is the indoor simulated marksmanship training area. The ISMITs, which now include all weapons up to and including Mark 19, SMAWs, 60mm and 81mm mortars, can be used to refine basic marksmanship training prior to rifle and pistol qualifications, or can be as complex as integrated multiple heavy weapons into a platoon or squad engagement in a tactical scenario. ISMIT can help ingrain emergency action drills, gun drills, and more. The full capability of the systems can be learned with a stop by the ISMIT offices and informal discussions with the civilian staff or the Marines assigned to the ISMITs. Currently, 2nd Marine Division has priority of use for 5 of the 8 ISMIT bays. 2nd Marine Logistics Group has priority of use for 2 of the bays, and 1 bay is kept in general purpose support status. Just down the hall from the ISMITs are the Combat Convoy Simulator bays. The CCS consists of 12 separate vehicle bays equipped with either Humvees or 7-ton replicas. Vehicles have all the standard communication systems as well as Blue Force Tracker. Internal and external communications are monitored and all activities are recorded for after-action reviews. The CCS can best be utilized for training personnel in basic convoy operations and then graduating to more difficult scenarios in a variety of environments. The systems can be divided to support 2 separate training events, consisting of 6 bays or as a single 12-bay event. All vehicles have weapon-mounted systems consisting of Mark 19s, M250 cals, or M240s. A separate AAR facility is available for small unit leaders to debrief the unit on the training conducted. Heading down the main corridor, we find ourselves at the SAVT. The Supporting Arms Virtual Trainer is designed to train JTACs, JFOs, and FOs. This 270-degree dome provides graphic illustrations of an area of interest in which personnel must plan for, coordinate, and execute supporting arms fires. For personnel training as JFACs, 2 of the 6 required JFAC missions can be accomplished in the SAVT. Training consists of both classroom instruction and practical application of processes and techniques used in planning supporting arms fires. Let's take a quick detour to the little-known repository for all the replica systems available for you to use in training. Along with US-style weapons, there are threat weapons, mines, IED devices, McMap equipment, rubber knives, dummies, clothing, and more. Anything can be checked out by sergeants and above for up to 30 days at a time via ECR cards, and extensions are routinely granted when requested. All we ask is that when you put an IED sim out somewhere, you remember where you put it and retrieve it at the end of training. Back into the main corridor and down the way is the heat trainer. 3 Humvee Assistance Trainer devices are available, and we provide all the PPE required, as well as weapons and simulated ammo and MRE boxes. Heat training is conducted by subject matter experts. SME training is conducted monthly by the Motor Vehicle Incidental Driver School staff, and SMEs are certified and are then expected to train their own Marines and sailors. Training normally consists of 3 events in the heat. The first rollover is essentially a basic rollover, a good orientation spin. The second normally includes a casualty requiring evacuation from the vehicle, and the third event is a rollover in blackout conditions. Heat training remains a requirement for all personnel deploying to the CENTCOM AOR. Across the passageway from the heat is the MRAP Egress Trainer, or MET. MET trainers consist of 1 Buffalo variant of MRAP, 1 Jaguar variant of MRAP, and the new JLTV. Training for the MET is the same as the heat. This is a Train the Trainer device. Let's make a quick stop at the Learning Resource Center located in Office 170B. The LRC is available for scheduling and for walk-ins. Up to 22 Marines or sailors can be accommodated at any given time. The facility has 3 other classrooms that can also be scheduled for unit training. Most of these can accommodate up to a platoon-size unit. Toward the back of Building 1046, we find ourselves at the Range Training Instrumented Support System Warehouse. This is where you find the Instrumented Tactical Engagement Simulation System 2 equipment, counter IED devices, HITS targets, and multiple other training support equipment. This equipment is managed under contract, and units desiring to avail themselves of this equipment will coordinate directly with the contractor via their website. By the way, all of the needed points of contact for these trainers are listed in your Leader's Guide to Training Opportunities at Camp Lejeune. Behind the building, under the sunshade, is the last of the simulators, the Operator-Driver Simulator. The ODS consists of 5 separate driver cabs that can be configured to replicate multiple vehicles in the USMC inventory. Drivers will be put through different environmental conditions and scenarios and are graded on their performance. ODS is very useful in getting incidental drivers up to speed and licensed for status of forces agreements prior to deployments. Now that we've finished the tour of Building 1046, we're going to head over to C Street, Building 234, to check out the Modular Amphibious Egress Trainer. MAET training gets our Marines and sailors experience in difficult water-related events, such as escape from a downed helicopter or a submerged vehicle. Preliminary training provides instruction in the basic use of the underwater breathing apparatus, followed by shallow water egress training, leading to escape from the submerged dunker. All MAET training involves several hours of classroom instruction prior to entering the water. And last but not least, we recently constructed the Leadership Reaction course on Steeds Ferry Road. It's located at the Fox 6 range in the vicinity of the gas chamber. The LRC is designed to provide squad-level problem sets that will require teamwork, solid leadership, and physical ability in order to be successful. The LRC was designed to be available with a minimal amount of preliminary arrangements. The introduction of physical stress, fatigue, and environmental conditions can be used to make the problems as difficult as the unit leader desires. Based on the success of this venue, additional LRC sets are intended for future development in other parts of the base. We hope the information provided will increase your training and warfighting effectiveness. For additional information, please feel free to reach out to the points of contact that will be provided following this video. On behalf of the RTM Division, Semper Fidelis, and good luck.